Vacations. I think legitimately everyone on planet Earth enjoys them. While I wouldn't consider myself an avid vacation enjoyer, I'd say I do enjoy them. What's something I enjoy more than vacations? Cars. So you might know where I'm going with this. I'm going to have a car-centric vacation, otherwise known as a carcation. I have been tasked with the job to make a 4-day-long vacation to another country that is not English speaking, and on top of that, it must be under $15,000. I can do this. So what is our first step to planning out our vacation? Figuring out where we're going, of course. So where will I be going? Well, I'm going to be going to the home of vehicles. Those really bright, Jesus Christ. Otherwise known as Germany. Why Germany, you may ask? If you think of any vehicle besides other cars for that matter, you'd find out that they're all made in Germany. So we'll be going to Germany because of A, the luxurious amount of big vroom vrooms. Second, because they have tracks. Where am I going to take big vroom vroom if I don't have place to drive big vroom vroom? So they have one, the Autobahn. Have you ever heard of the Autobahn? If you have, you know what I mean. If you haven't, go Google it. You'll be very, very surprised. And then secondly, they have a very large circle. It's about 12 kilometers, 12 miles long. I don't know what a kilometer is. It's almost as big as your mom. So the big circle I'm talking about, which does not actually look like a circle. It looks more like a... I don't know what they were on when they were making the circle. It is clearly not a circle. But the big circle, known as the Nürburgring Nordschleife, is big. Now, the big question we should start with is, how are we going to get to Germany? Because if you don't know, I am in the United States of America, the best country to ever live. America! And I need to get to Germany, which, if you have a big map here, is over there.
Editor's note, I don't know what I was talking about. It's most definitely not over there.
So, Germany kind of far away. So how am I gonna get there? I got a good friend. He can fly. So, if we use the big science of flying a tiny airplane, get us to other place, it should be cheaper, right? So, when I asked my friend the question of how much would it run him, he said, bruh, that's not a great start. Not possible. We're ignoring that part. I debunked that. $2,000 bucks. $2,000 is a lot of money. So managing $2,000 is gonna be actually insane. So I got to thinking, how are we gonna make this even remotely plausible? Because if you look at commercial flights, they are not $2,000 to Germany. And then I came up with this genius idea. Every mathematician will cry when they hear my math. Every physician will begin tearing up. Every aeronautical engineer will write this down as the greatest day in aeronautical history. We're gonna... Now, talking about prices, how much would it cost for me to go to the Nürburgring Nordschleife and drive a Porsche 911 GT3 RS 2022, the 992 edition? That would run me that much money. That much right there. Ooh. Clean. So after we go to Germany and drive around, what are we gonna eat? Well, I've devised an ingenious plan. I'm gonna spend $70 on bratwurst, which are apparently big sausages. Which, if you might be wondering, where am I gonna sleep? Well, we don't need a hotel. The airplane has plenty of room in it. We're just gonna bring sleeping bags and sleep there. That's gonna be our main mode of transportation, really. So that's the entirety of day 1 done. The total price is that. Now, day 2, we could just call it a transportation day. The distance between Germany and France is enough to warrant an entire day of flying. And since I spent $70 on bratwurst, we actually packed it and we're eating it on the flight as I speak. Yeah. So that's the entirety of day 2. Day 3, we're gonna see the 24 Hours de Le Mans, which goes around the Circuit des Soft. Now, if you don't know what the 24 Hours of Le Mans is, I implore you to go watch it.
Centenary Le Mans 24 Hours. NBA star LeBron James waving all the front row lockout for Ferrari, but their arch rivals Toyota were soon on the attack. And rain was always likely to play into their experienced hands. Sebastian Bourdais in the number 3 Cadillac, one of a number of cars caught out by a heavy downpour in the first couple of hours.
Okay, the 24 Hours of Le Mans is where a group of cars go race around a squarish looking circle for 24 hours straight, and they run into a whole bunch of issues, and it's really fun to watch. I implore you to watch it. Go Team Porsche. So how much would that run me? From my lackluster research, about $900, I think. So that puts my total at this. And yes, we're gonna be eating the bratwurst for 3 days in a row. Oh, just wait till the next day. Guess what day 4 is? I skipped day 4. I went straight to day 5. Guess what day 4 is, even though I put day 5 in the script. Another flight, except guess where we're going this time? To Bahrain. Now, day 5, we're gonna be karting in Bahrain. Go-karting. That's gonna be lots of fun. It'll cost this much for that day. Gotta add a cool animation to it. Day 5 was mostly filler day for day 6, where we're gonna be having some fun. We're going to watch the Formula 1 Grand Prix around Bahrain, where I already know who's gonna win because I'm that good. No, it's because he's won like 28 races in a row. Max Verstappen. Insert meme here. Okay. If I hear the Dutch anthem at that race, I'll be slightly depressed. More than slightly. But if I do not hear the Dutch anthem by the end of that race, because Max Verstappen didn't win, I'm gonna be counting my blessings, because that's not happening. I'm hearing the Dutch anthem. But heck, I might see Checo's newest strategy. Again, insert meme here, editor Gage. We're going to be playing America's favorite game show called Guess That Obscene Price, where I give you 4 options and you have to tell me how much they cost. Starting with the Yabari King melons from Spain. Guess how much they cost? $27,000. 27. With 1,000 after that. That's 3 zeros. Okay. Second, we have a down payment on a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. To rent, not to buy, to rent. $20,000. I don't know how it is less than buying some melons from Spain, but it is. Second, and this is a French dish, or not dish, French item. Los Berlingots de Cartier necklace, large model in all capital letters, because that's what it said on their website. Guess how much this necklace cost? 4,450 euros. That's a lot of money. And finally, because America, guess how much a pack of Cabela American hot dogs cost? Cabela. If you said $80, you are correct. That has been the game show Guess That Obscene Price. Back to our previously planned program.
So, Gage here with the editing facts. I spent a casual 9, almost 10 hours editing this video, and I'm using an actual editing setup for once, which is something I don't often do. During this editing, I got sidetracked a handful of times and got 2 or 3 victory royales and played 8 or 9 games. And then on top of that, this music, I'm gonna put it in the ending credits part. It's by Alvin Flames, and then I'll put all the people who I kind of got ideas from YouTube. So